Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Boyd. How many of you have experienced a hangover after a night out of drinking? Yes, we have all been there. Had 1 or 2 drinks too many after a night out of drinking, only to wake up and be met with a headache, nausea, and fatigue the next day. Today, I will be explaining how cutting down on your alcohol consumption or removing it completely from your lifestyle greatly improves your overall health, your brain function, and improves your mood. I understand the appeal of drinking alcohol because it does make you feel good in the moment and it lowers your inhibitions, making you feel emboldened and free. But I'm hoping that today, after hearing my speech, you will agree that the benefits of cutting down on alcohol greatly outweigh the fun of a night out of drinking. Now, I'm qualified to give this speech because there was a time in my life I could not imagine having a good time without alcohol, but now I have more fun sober and I have witnessed the benefits of lowering your alcohol consumption firsthand. So first, we will talk about how lowering your alcohol consumption improves your overall health. Then we'll talk about how lowering your alcohol consumption improves your brain function. And lastly, we will talk about the positive effects cutting down on alcohol has on your mood. First, we will discuss how alcohol affects your overall health. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse, drinking extensive amounts of alcohol, either on occasion or often, can cause extensive harm to the brain, heart, liver, and pancreas. This means that drinking regularly puts you at a higher risk for stroke, high blood pressure, fibrosis, and certain cancers. Drinking alcohol also affects your weight. According to the Better Health channel, alcohol actually stops your body from burning fat and causes you to crave greasy and salty foods. This can lead to weight gain. Most alcoholic beverages also contain sugary juices and syrups, which have unnecessary calories and no nutritional value. According to dietitian Mariana Dare, chronic alcohol consumption actually reduces your muscle mass. Your body heals when you stop drinking. After 2 weeks of cutting down on alcohol, I noticed great improvement in my skin's appearance and feel. After 2 or more weeks of not drinking alcohol, your kidneys will actually begin to heal from the damage caused from drinking alcohol. And after a month or 2 of not drinking, the tissue in your liver will regenerate, repairing most of the damage caused by consuming alcohol. Now that we've discussed the effects that alcohol has on your overall health, we will talk about how alcohol affects your brain function. Not drinking alcohol actually has remarkable benefits on your brain function. Alcohol negatively affects your brain health because at a blood alcohol content of 0.18 to 0.3, the part of your brain responsible for forming new memories stops working well, causing momentary lapses of unconsciousness or blackouts. Alcohol and the Brain, an overview by Dr. Marlene Oscar Berman and Kenzia Markovic, explains that alcohol actually accelerates the aging in your brain. Alcohol consumption also increases your chance of brain injuries and illness. Alcohol is linked to increased chances of depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses. We talked earlier about lower inhibitions, and that combined with depression can lead to an increased risk of suicide. Now, cutting alcohol does give your brain time to heal. After 1 month of not drinking alcohol, my mind felt much clearer from day to day, and it made making decisions a lot easier. And you remember earlier when we talked about blackouts? Well, the part of your brain responsible for forming new memories actually recovers in both volume and function when you cut down on alcohol. So now that we've talked about alcohol's effect on your brain function, lastly, we will discuss how alcohol affects your mood. Cutting out alcohol will actually work wonders for your mood because alcohol is a depressant. Alcohol is clinically classified as a depressant because it slows down your brain function. According to the Addiction Center, alcohol releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone, making you want to drink more to release more dopamine. The irony is that the more a person drinks, the more they will feel the depressive effects of alcohol. Alcohol can also worsen or cause anxiety. The same way your body releases dopamine, well, that only lasts for a little bit of time, which can cause anxiety. According to Henry Ford Health, alcohol actually interrupts your sleep cycle and can cause or worsen anxiety. A study from the University of Hong Kong showed that adults, especially women, who gave up drinking completely experienced a significant boost in mental well-being. Many may experience heightened sadness at first when they're first quitting alcohol, but eventually your brain will be able to regulate your dopamine levels and you will feel those happy feelings for longer periods of time. All right, so now let's review everything we just discussed. So first we talked about how alcohol affects your overall health. Then we talked about how cutting down on alcohol actually improves your brain function. And lastly, we discussed how cutting alcohol out completely can greatly improve your mood. So after hearing all of this info, I would like to ask you, are you ready to trade in momentary fun and hangovers for lifelong wellness?